Hi, I'm Jimmy Graham, veteran U.S. Navy SEAL and founder of the Able Shepherd Training Program, where our motto is simply, take care of one another. I'd like to talk to you about one element of firearm safety that we don't typically think about, one that has recently affected me and my family. I'd like to talk to you about how we, as gun owners, can help prevent suicide. Nearly 80% of firearms deaths in Colorado are suicides. That's more than homicides and unintentional shootings combined. So if you're a gun owner like me, listen up. Protecting your loved ones involves more than keeping them safe from accident or attack. Suicide is a serious issue. Colorado consistently ranks within the top 10 states in the nation for suicide rates. Last year alone, over 1,000 Coloradans died of suicide, and that number doesn't even account for attempts. If we are educated and on the lookout for common signs of suicide in friends, family, and even ourselves, we can save lives. Be intentional about scheduling quality one-on-one time with your loved ones. You simply can't see warning signs if you're not spending the time to look for them. Also, the time invested may just be the difference needed in the life of someone who is struggling. If and when identified, we must take warning signs seriously and get involved. People who are thinking about suicide may talk about wanting to die or kill themselves. Other signs include increased use of alcohol or drugs, acting anxious or agitated, behaving recklessly, isolating oneself, or displaying extreme mood swings. People who struggle with depression, substance abuse, or other mental health conditions are especially at risk of suicide if they're also facing a painful crisis like a breakup, arrest, trouble at work, or financial loss. They may talk about feeling hopeless or about being a burden to others. Take these warning signs seriously and take action. We as gun owners can help. Putting time and distance between a suicidal person and a firearm may help save a life. Here are some precautions to remember when a friend or family member may be struggling. Out-of-home storage is an effective safety measure if someone is at risk. Many places in your community may offer storage: gun shops, shooting ranges, or law enforcement facilities. It is always best to call ahead and find out what the storage and return policies are so that you can select the best option that works for you. Firearms may also be loaned to a relative, as long as the person isn't prohibited by law from having a gun. Relatives are defined as spouses, parents, children, siblings, grandparents, or grandkids, nieces, nephews, first cousins, and aunts and uncles. Colorado law says that loans to a non-relative for over 72 hours must go through a background check, usually at a gun shop. Some ranges and retailers also offer gunsmithing and cleaning services that can provide a temporary option for out-of-home storage. If out-of-home storage is not an option, make sure that all firearms are stored safely and securely. If you are like me, you choose to have your firearms quickly accessible for protecting yourself and your loved ones. Please understand that there are options that still provide this capability while securing your firearms from unauthorized access. Change the locks on your guns or safes and make sure the keys or combinations are secure. There are a variety of storage devices available on the market. In selecting the right option for you, please educate yourself on the quality and the realistic capability of these products. A product that I have come to trust is the Fast One Safe. Its buttons are mechanical as opposed to electronic, and it works even if your fingers are wet. It is a solid steel construction, so that it's very secure. And its combination pattern can be memorized instead of remembering number sequences. Any strategy that builds time between someone in a suicidal crisis and a firearm will keep everyone safer. We all struggle from time to time. It's okay to ask directly if a friend or family member is thinking about killing themselves. And if they are, remember these suggestions on safe storage. Contrary to what you may think, it's highly unlikely that you will cause someone to act on a suicidal thought simply by asking about it. In fact, research has shown that asking directly can actually reduce the risk. If it's you experiencing a crisis, know that you're not alone. Please consider these options. Get connected with a healthy support group. Seek help from a qualified professional. Store your guns off-site temporarily. Ask a friend to hold onto your keys or store them somewhere safe where they're not immediately available in a crisis. Disassemble your guns and entrust a friend with non-regulated components such as upper receivers, barrels, or slides. Here's why the strategies previously mentioned are so important. Suicidal crises are often brief. Research shows that many people who attempt suicide make the final decision in 10 minutes or less before acting. 90% of those who attempt suicide and survive, even very serious attempts, don't go on to kill themselves. Recovery is possible. There is hope, and it's our job to make sure everyone who is struggling gets that chance. Asking about suicide may seem like a difficult conversation to initiate, and it will take courage to risk it. But if it will save a life, it's worth it. Reducing suicides within each of our homes is a job for each of us as responsible gun owners. Together, we can protect our families, our friends, and our freedom. I am Jimmy Graham. I am a protector, and my guns are not an option for suicide. Please join me in making sure that yours aren't either. God bless, and take care of one another.